My first question is, please tell us about the values economy. What is it and why is it relevant?
Yeah, well, this goes back a few years when I was thinking, things are different and becoming different. And I just put some time to be thinking about what it was actually that was making that difference, and came up with the C to the power of three is how I refer to it. And I'll explain what those are. And it's really that perfect storm of those three C's coming together that I believe creates what I refer to as the values economy. So, in terms of the three C's, the first is choice. And fundamentally, we are making choices in a different way than we used to. And the research shows us that in I think it was the early 1970s, around about 65% of the time, we would make choices based on a very rational basis, and often financial basis. So, it would be, I'm in a shop, I'm looking at this thing, how much is it going to cost? What's the value for money? And I'm going to make a choice based on that. If we fast forward to 2021, actually the percentages have flipped, and now we make our decisions based on around about 80% emotion, not rationale. And so this, in equivalent terms, is you're in the shop and you're looking at the fair trade products, and you know that that bar of chocolate is 25% more expensive than a competitor brand, but you choose to buy it because you believe that it's the right way that it got to the shelf. So our choices are being made in a fundamentally different way. That's the first C. Then the second C is communication. So this is all to do with the internet and social media. We can communicate our thoughts and beliefs and points of view with millions of people all over the world in a heartbeat, just like that, on social media. So that's the second C. And then the third C is control. So it used to be that an organization owned its brand. So what would happen is that the senior guys in an organization would kind of maybe lock themselves away in a dark room for a day or so, come up with what they wanted to be seen as in the world, and then just pump it out there through marketing and public relations and whatever, and kind of almost cross fingers, close eyes, and hope for the best, hope enough people would believe that message. But you can't do that anymore, because the way I describe this is that organizations are no longer what they say they are, but what other people say they are. So in effect, the ownership of the brand has been transferred from the company to the company's stakeholders, and that includes customers, employees, service partners, local communities. So that control is the third C. So you've got choice, communication, and control, the three of them all happening at the same time to create this turbocharged impact. So that's why I call it C to the power of three. And that's what I refer to as the values economy.